You know, I seen something on Facebook one day says, "Don't look around; your eyes might get interested. But don't look down; you might get discouraged. But look up; your redemption draweth nigh."
Amen.
But you know, I want to be on that firm foundation.
Amen.
And you can go ahead and read Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16.
It's the most common verse. Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 16 says, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein."
That's right. What you said.
There's some people that's going to be bold enough to say that. You know, because the ones that's turned over to a reprobate mind, they think they're doing all right. You know, they're living their way. They're living like the devil, but they said they're saved. But you know that's not true. And you try to tell them, and they got a deaf ear, and their eyes are blinded because they can't see.
Amen.
But you know, we got to find those old paths. Because back a few years ago, I was at Moreland Park, and I seen it was a church that was having something, and all these young people was dressed every which way.
Messages.
But you know,
USA Today.
I asked myself, I said, in another 10 or 15 years, they're not going to know what the old paths are.
All right.
Oh, they say they know what the old paths are, but not the path that I know.
All right.
Because you know, it cracks me up when people say, "Oh, I'm from the new school." Well, I didn't know there was any other school. But if it is, I'm from the old school. Because my great grandmother, she was in old school. I tell you, she was strict.
Come on.
You know, she wouldn't let me watch TV. She wouldn't let me do anything. I had to go somewhere else and watch my cartoons. But you know, but my grandma was right, because that TV is nothing but corruption. All it's got on it is corruption, and it's teaching the young kids how to do mischief stuff. Because you know, I watch cartoons and I listen to them. And my counselor, Darla, the Partner for the Blind, she has a little girl, and she doesn't even go to church. And she said, "I won't let my little girl watch that cartoon that it's a girl, or it's a boy or girl, but when it turns into whatever transformer turns into a man or a boy." And she said she won't let her child watch that. You know, but we're letting our child watch everything that's on there. You know, my nephews come over and they try to watch some of that stuff. They try to watch Ghost Chasers. I said, you're not watching that on my TV. But you know, you got to monitor your children, what they're watching. Because the stuff that's happening out in this world is because of that. Because there's nothing any good that's on TV. Maybe some stuff. I'm not talking about all of it. But most of that stuff. Yeah, the majority of it is evil. And it's teaching your children to do corrupt stuff. And to turn from God. You know, kids, they get glued to that TV. And video games. You know, I was at a preacher's house one time, and none of you know, I won't say, but he didn't believe in TV, but they had internet and was playing Grand Theft Auto. Now that's a pretty bad game. It's a really bad game. You know, if the devil can't get you through the TV, he'll get you through the internet or get you through the video games. And I'm not preaching against the internet or stuff, because there's good things on there too. You know, there's a lot of things you can learn on there, but then there's a lot of stuff that's evil on there. You just gotta watch what you're doing and stay on that right foundation. You know.